Nelson County, Virginia has long been known for its farms and vineyards, but there's also a farming history revolving around sharecropping that is rarely talked about. Virginia farming changed dramatically after the Civil War. Due to post-war poverty and social change, thousands of former farmers lacked the farmland, seeds, and livestock needed to begin farming. Many landowners divided their plots of land and entered into labor contracts with tenant farmers. Sharecropping remained common in the South until the Great Depression. Tenants were deeply connected to their farms and the food they produced.
I am the baby of 13. My parents were sharecroppers. That means they worked on this man's farm, which he was a white man, and you own a horse and wagon and whatever you need to work with, you give a third. If they had to furnish it, you give a half. Yes, just the way it was. We had corn, we had cabbage, green beans, potatoes, sweet potatoes, what else? Peas. We did canning, we canned everything we could, because we never had to go to the store. We could not afford to go to the store. Only thing we went to the store for was baking powder, sugar, coffee, and baking soda. We didn't have money, so we took eggs to the store to get these things.
When a crop was ready to be harvested, the planter or landowner took the crop to market or to a mill. After paying the landowner the required amount, the resulting money and food was used by the tenant farmer.
Well, you see, we used to raise the wheat and take the flour to the mill and go there. And they would keep it there until we needed it. And then my father would go and get a barrel of flour, a barrel of cornmeal. It's a very few people in Nelson that still have their gardens. And most times, like now, the people go, they have farmers markets and people go to these markets and buy. There's very few people that raise their garden. I still raise my garden. I don't raise garden like we used to do it, but I do.